Taurus, welcome to your weekly reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. Please know that these messages can go either way, and all of these messages were not intended to resonate with everyone, because these are general readings. Please check your sun, moon, and rising signs. If you found that it didn't resonate, you may find your message there. If you find that it doesn't resonate at all, it's okay. You can click off and go to another reader that you relate better to. All right, so Taurus. Overall energy for this reading, Taurus, is the Fool in reverse. So some of you are not wanting to take a risk on something. You're feeling like something in this situation is a bit too risky. Okay, so let's get right into it. Okay, some of you, this card popped out, some of you are ready to release something that you've been stuck in, something that you have been stuck on mentally. I'm saying that you are surrendering, you are letting go, you are letting things happen the way that they should. Okay, but you're releasing something. You're not resisting change. Okay, so with the first card here being the Ace of Swords, there's something that you haven't gotten mental clarity on. There's some type of a deception that's going on in your situation, Taurus. Some type of a deception surrounding a three-party situation. I feel like someone in your situation wants forgiveness. Okay, so there's some type of situation that has been emotionally draining you or financially draining you. Some of you are waiting around in this situation to see how things play out. Some of you are hoping for communication, because for some of you, communication has been blocked off. But someone's ready to come forward and apologize and try to reconcile things. But be careful with this, because one or both of you is being deceptive. I have two deception cards, a Magician and the Ace of Swords in reverse. I have the Queen of Swords. These are bitter words that are spoken. Someone has something, some unkind words to say. Someone's very unhappy in this situation. There was some type of a bitter breakup where someone in the situation, all they can bring is a friends with benefits type of vibe. And I feel like someone in this situation, the other person wanted something solid. Yeah, one of you is offering something solid. You're bringing something stable to the relationship. You want something lasting, something that will endure the hard times, while this other person is just, being a player. They're not being sincere. They're trying to give you the impression that they want something solid, but they really don't. Okay, so you're going to get some type of communication from this person. Communication from a distance, such as social media or some type of a text message, but some type of a communication, email even. I see some of you are going within to look at things, to maybe gain a different perception or a different perspective is the word that I was reaching for. And some of you have watched as your relationship fell apart because things were dissipating. Things were just crumbling in the relationship. And it could have been due to a lot of gossip that was going on. But I definitely see that someone wants to make an apology and there's forgiveness that's going to be brought forth, or someone is hoping for forgiveness. One of you is getting over these feelings of loss and there's heartbreak. Okay. One of you is feeling that this relationship has been a bit, going back into things is a bit too risky, because someone is going to come forward and say, hey, let's start this over. Let's see what we can do to work this out. Because someone is ready to lay their swords down and stop fighting. But one of you, the overall energy is the Fool. So one of you, Fool in reverse. So one of you is feeling like this relationship it involves too much of a risk. You've already invested a lot here with the Seven of Pentacles. You've invested a lot emotionally, financially, and every other way that you can invest in a relationship. You've invested personal time away from yourself, maybe away from your kids that are external from your current relationship. If you have kids from a previous relationship, you've sacrificed time from them for this relationship. You've put in a lot of work, and you're feeling like staying in this would be too risky because of all that you have been through. And you're feeling like what's coming towards you is the same drama. So when this person comes forward and makes this offer, you feeling like they're giving you the same thing, same song and dance that they've done in the past, and you're fearing that they're going to do the same thing over and over again. Some of you need a perception change. You know, some of you are stuck in old ways of thinking, and old abusive patterns. For some of you, this was an emotionally abusive relationship. And like I've said in previous videos, when you acclimate yourself to abuse, when you get used to this and you begin to see it as normal, because that is what happens over time, you get used to it and you don't quite see it as abuse. And it's as if we send out this invisible signal into the universe, into the atmosphere, and what it brings back to us is the same type of person, just a different face. So I'm seeing that there may be a need for perception change. Change in the way that you see things. Change in these old patterns that keep you caught up in old behaviors. I'm seeing this with the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. Because how can you look to the future if you're too busy looking in the past? Okay. Some of you are dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Someone who's very positive and outgoing. Some of you are, okay, definitely Sag energy. This is major arcana. Some of you might even be in long distance relationships. But I'm seeing that there's a need to balance. And I'm seeing that that's what you want to bring forth into the relationship. Balance. Because for quite some time with the 6 of Pentacles, things have been off balance. Some of you are not ready for this relationship to end. Some of you are definitely dealing with a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But transformations are not taking place and endings are not taking place. Because some of you are not ready to let this go. And this has been a 3-party situation for some of you. I'm definitely seeing evidence of a 3-party situation. You're feeling stuck. You're not sure which decision to make. You're stuck between 2 paths. And some of you have literally blocked someone out of your heart or out of your mind. But you want to move on to stability. And what I'm seeing is that somebody's coming back after endings have taken place. So yeah, there's someone that definitely does not want to let go in this situation. Someone is still hanging on while the other one has released the other person. Okay, so what advice can you give, Holy Spirit, to the Taurus couples? Taurus couples. Okay, bear with me, Taurus, as I shuffle. What advice can you give the Taurus couples? The advice here is wait. I'm not sure what wait means, but for those of you who this resonates with, I think you will understand what this means. But the answer here is wait. Okay, so this spread was for Taurus couples, and now I'm moving on to Taurus singles. Let's do a spread for the singles. Okay, Taurus singles. Holy Spirit, what advice can you give to me for the Taurus singles? Taurus singles, Taurus singles. What's going on with the Taurus singles? Okay, Taurus, I'm feeling like some of you are facing some endings this week, that you're facing an end of a cycle. And I'm seeing that some of you are not making a decision, or you're just not having a positive outlook on things. Some of you may have even turned your back on, or you're not turning your back on specific situations. So you're ready to manifest something new, though, after some endings have taken place. One more. Taurus. Okay, you're feeling a bit down this week. You're not feeling like your normal self. You're not feeling like you have the power to create new things in your life, or to give birth to new ideas or new projects or new relationships. Taurus singles. From now until September 17th. Taurus singles. Some of you might be having mixed emotions about things. Some of you could be juggling. You could be juggling partners. You could be juggling work and school. But someone's attention is diverted. Someone's feeling a bit defensive. I'm seeing that some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. There's some gossip. And there needs to be a decision made. And there's been a lot of conflict in the past. This could be mental conflict as well. And this could be regarding an ex. So some of you singles are thinking about an ex, and you're thinking about making a decision. You're feeling some mixed emotions. There's been some instability in the past in this relationship with this ex. There's been things that have been unjust, and things came to an end for this reason. But I feel like you're ready to make an offer to this person from your past. And the overall energy now is the Nine of Wands. You're feeling a bit paranoid. You're feeling, I think there's a lot of fear. A lot of fear that what happened in the past will be repeated. So that's why you're having these mixed emotions. You're feeling feelings of rejection after this ending that happened, and you feel like things ended unfairly. Taurus, zodiac sign of Taurus singles. What's going on for Taurus? Forgiveness. I'm seeing that some of you this week are hoping for forgiveness, or you're going to move into forgiveness with this partner after some time of instability. You want to come back and try to reconcile things and make things right. Discovery. So there could be you could be on a quest for self-discovery. Maybe you discovered some new things about yourself while in this time apart. Or maybe there was some discovery of some information that was hidden, and maybe that's why someone is very defensive right now with the Seven of Wands. Someone feels like they need to stand their ground and be defensive against something. And someone, perfection. So someone is a bit of a perfectionist, or someone wants things done their way. You know, it's their way or the highway. Someone might be a bit judgmental with this perfection card. You know, I'm getting that type of vibe. But yeah, I'm definitely seeing that someone is thinking about their ex, and they're ready for forgiveness. They're ready to come out of conflict. They're ready to let go of, you know, whatever had the relationship in balance. It looks like you're ready to come back and try to see what the two of you can do to work things out after things ended. And some of you may have been spying on this person, but you're ready to come back and try again. What advice, Holy Spirit, can you give for the Taurus singles? Taurus singles. You got the same card as the couples did, and the answer is wait. Not quite sure what wait means or how long you have to wait. But whomever this resonates with, I'm sure that what this means will come to you. Okay, so this does it for the Taurus singles reading. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, I recommend that you go directly to my website, AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Or you can email me at AngelicAscensionsTarot@gmail.com. Thank you for all that subscribed. Thank you for all of your wonderful comments. Those of you who decided to leave a positive comment, thank you very much. And for those of you who are new to the channel, I welcome you. And these are weekly readings. I look forward to seeing you again next week, Taurus. I wish you all the best. Bye for now.